love the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble. Now wake up, it's time to look at the
people, Ricky here from Behind the Bars TV. Hope everyone's fit and well. So today marks 2 years since the day I walked through them prison gates into the arms of me family and back home for good. But yeah, I just thought I'd make a little video of the day, just to let people know. 2 years ago today was when I walked through them gates, full of life and ambition. And 2 years on, I'm still the same. Still smashing me goals, still achieving things that I set out to achieve and even more. Because a little bit of advice for people: when you set yourself some goals, once you get them goals, don't stop there. Keep going. Keep setting yourself goals and keep smashing them, because if you don't, you're just not going to achieve anything in life. But in them 2 years I've been out, I've done a hell of a lot. I've done a load of podcasts. Obviously, I've set up my own YouTube channel that you're watching now. I'm well over 20,000 subscribers, and that was just in a very short space of time. But again, like I do on all my videos, thank all you loyal subscribers for subscribing to my channel and watching my videos, because if it wasn't for you lot, then it just wouldn't be happening, because if there wasn't getting the views, I wouldn't be doing the videos. So thanks to all you lot. But I'm out here in my car doing the video because obviously it's Sunday, family day, busy day. Well, I'm saying busy day, chill out day in the house, relaxing. I'm actually on watching the podcast I done with Gary a couple of days ago. It's just been released this morning. So if you haven't seen that yet, look onto my previous videos and have a look. But also, there's a playlist section on here with all the podcasts that I've done with ex-prisoners on. They're all good listens. They're all decent people that I've had on. But it's interesting to see other people's stories and see how they've turned their lives around when they've come out of prison. But yeah, the one I done with Gary, it's had a lot of views already. He's a really decent bloke, Gary's, but he's one of my subscribers, one of my loyal subscribers. That's how we got in touch with each other. He's been watching my videos and commenting. We eventually got in touch a few months back, and he came up, and he's been up for a couple of days, stopped up here, done a podcast. We went for a scran and all that. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Friend for life, he's a good bloke. But if there's anyone else out there that's been to prison, got a unique story, something to tell, get in touch with us, come and see us, or I can also do it on Zoom, and we'll get it going, because that's what it's all about. It's about getting your story out. If you've got a unique story, something to say, you might as well share it with people. If you've got a story that can help people, then get it out there and share it. Because, like I've mentioned previous on different videos, if you've got the life experiences and you've got the knowledge that you could possibly help other people, help the youngsters from going off the rails, or help people that's due to go in prison or just come out of prison, or people sitting at home suffering with mental health that don't even have to have been to prison, because they're in prison in their own mind, stuck in these thoughts. And this is what I'm trying to get out there, get the stories out there. So you don't even have to have been to prison to come on my channel. Just get on there if you're suffering from mental health, or you've had a bit of a bad past and you've ended up in sticky situations. You've went down the wrong road, you've been on drugs, but you've come out of it and you're a better person. Come and share your story. Come and let everyone know. Let people know, see if they can better themselves. A little bit of your knowledge might go a long way and help people, like I say, help the kids from going down the wrong path. Because a lot of the kids these days, I'm saying these days, it's been all the days, because it was the same when I was a kid. Excuse me. Not having much guidance in life, but if you get people like myself that's been there, lived it, done it, come out and living the other life now, then pass on the knowledge, try and help people. But what I'll do, I'll put a little video on here, because when I first got out 2 years ago, my two youngest kids were only 2 and 3 at the time, and you'll see on the video, and they didn't, we kept it a secret because we wanted to surprise them. Obviously, what my wife done was she kept all my Christmas presents and all of the previous 2 years, because I missed 2 Christmases, and the kids had them all set out on the chairs waiting for us coming home. and they had banners up, welcome home Dad, but they didn't know exactly what day I was coming home. So when I went down to the Bairns' grandma's, because the grandma had them whilst they came to pick me up, sorry, my wife and my friend, and me two oldest kids, and we went back to the grandma's house, and they were waiting for, well, they weren't waiting for us actually. I knocked on the door and I had the Iron Man mask on, knocked on the door, and they came to the door. But you'll see in the video, give them a little surprise. It was quite emotional, but it's things like that. Like the feeling when you first get out of prison is unreal. Like, it's like living in a dream. You're getting out, everything's brand new again, especially when you've just missed 2 Christmases, you're coming out, your kids are here. But it was still in lockdown as well. But like I say, the feeling when you first get out, everything's just brand new to you. Even breathing the fresh air in just feels like a dream. Everything's just, it feels like you're wrapped up in cotton wool and everything's beautiful and gorgeous. But you've just got to try and remember these feelings as well, because a lot of lads that get out, they forget all about these feelings. They just go back to the old ways. They forget about the hard times. They forget about the sleepless nights in prison. They're back with the pals, living the bravado, talking gangster crack about prison. Prison's this, prison's that. Look, at the end of the day, when you get put in there, you've got no option but to get on with it. Anyone can get on with the prison and do it, but it's what's the point in sitting in there and wasting your life? It's not about, life isn't about sitting in prison, wasting your life. Life is about being happy, living with your family, loving your family, getting loved off your family, and having loads of love around you and happiness. And some people, they're scared to talk about it, like, oh, macho man, ego, they let the ego get ahead of them, and they want to be seen as the big man, the hard man. But forget about all that shite. None of that matters when you're old and dying and no one's around you. Your ego's disappeared and you've got no one there for you. You want to be sitting comfortable with your loving family around you. That's what it's all about. And as I'm getting on to different topics in this video, getting on to happiness, being happy, you can't put a price on it, man. People gone out and they're committing criminality and trying to get money and thinking that this is going to create happiness for them. And then they end up in prison, sad and lonely. But at the end of the day, if you're man enough to own up and admit your feelings, it's all to do with being happy. Everybody in life wants to be happy and have a family around them and living happily. Doesn't matter about having fucking millions. As long as you're living comfortably, go out and get yourself a job, make a little bit of money, and you're happy. There's loads of lads now that were inside and they're out making a decent living, legitimate living for themselves, and they'll tell you they've never been happier. So take that advice, people. Get out there, do something decent with your life, get a loving family around you, receive plenty of love and give plenty of love, and you'll wake up happy on a morning. But I think I waffled on a little bit there, got on to a few different topics, but hopefully you find it interesting. And I've got loads lined up for the channel. Like I say, if you want to come on, get interviewed, share your story, get in touch, I'll have you on. I've got loads lined up. I've got a lad from Ireland I'm interviewing on Tuesday night. We're going to do like a Zoom meeting. It's not an interview, it's just having a chat. But he's IPP. But obviously, because he's from Ireland, he got deported back over there. And he's on no conditions over there, not like we are in this country with the IPPs. But as soon as he steps foot back into this country, the IPP's back on him. So keep a watch out for that one, people. I'll probably drop that one next Sunday. That'll be an interesting watch. Because, like I say, he's been over here, got deported, and now he's no longer doing the IPP because it's Ireland. So, I got loads lined up. People from America as well. Got a lass, got a woman that was locked up in America. She's going to come on and share a story. Hopefully I'll get her on. We're trying to sort something out. But keep watching, people. Hope you're all fitting well. But remember, if you're not already subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Help me channel grow. Take care, people. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Look who I found.
Oh my God, it's Spider-Man.
Who is
I
it?
said it was the tiger.
Come and have a look, Jax. I found
Have a
her.
look.
Who is it? Spider-Man? Is it Deadpool? Who do you think it is?
Get this.
Oh no.
Who's that?
Who is it? Who is it?
Who's going to give us a cuddle?
And I told you you'd want to go home, didn't I?
Come here, Jaxie.
Go on. I said you want to come home. He said he didn't.
Oh.
Conrad?
And I'm going back.
Get him, leave him. Oh, look. Oh, he's back.